everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a how to alter your jeans video. I did one of these before and it was how to alter your jeans in 10 minutes. You can scroll back and see it if you want. But that involved a bit of sewing, and I was watching TikTok the other day and I seen another hack to alter your jeans, so I thought I would give it a go. I have another pair of jeans from Zara that the waist just doesn't fit me at all. Everywhere else the jeans look so nice, but the waist is just so big, so I thought I would give it a go on these jeans and see how it turned out and make a video and show all of you how to do it. So this one involves no sewing. Well, actually I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. So for the first one you need a shoelace, you need scissors, and you need two safety pins. I went to my wee local sewing shop and I got these. Quite big safety pins because I thought the bigger, the easier they would be to thread through the jeans. You'll see what I mean in a minute. This one should only take about 5 minutes, this first one, so if this works, this is pretty helpful. These kind of hacks are so good for fixing the waist of your jeans without having to wear a belt or anything, so yeah, we're gonna go and get started. And thank you so much for 600 subscribers. I know it's not that many, but like compared to other channels, but it's a lot for me, so thank you again so much. And if you would like to, I would love if you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and let me know down below what you'd like to see next and if you enjoyed this video. So we will go on and get started. Okay, so we've moved over here to my little sewing area. Well, we're not going to be doing any sewing today, but this is where I usually sew. So the first thing you're going to do is take your safety pins, 2 of them, and you're just going to attach them to the end of your shoelaces. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Not much to do but just stay around. Yeah, it was a good day. I'm so glad the sun stayed. So there we go, we have both of our safety pins attached to our shoelace. So that should be what you have first, and then we'll move on to the jeans. Okay, so I've zoomed you in for the next part. So you're gonna get your pair of jeans and you're gonna just turn them in to the inner bit of the band, and we're gonna cut a little hole here and another little hole here, and then we're going to thread through our shoelace. So I'll go ahead and cut my holes, and make sure to only cut through the inner layer. You don't want to cut right through because, well, then you're going to have a big hole in your jeans. Okay, so now we have both our holes, one here and one here. I'm going to take our shoelace with the safety pins attached. Have I been calling those bobby pins? I hope not. Those are safety pins. And we're going to thread it through the hole and around the whole jeans. So you just want to keep on feeding it through right around, and will hopefully come out the hole at the other side. So thread that through. I'm so glad the sun stayed around. Okay, so I've come into a bit of a problem. I did see some of this happen to someone else's video. So because my Zara label is sewn in on both sides, then it won't actually feed past this bit. So what we're going to do is just cut a little hole here and another hole in here and just thread it over. We'll thread it over the tag so we can keep going. To feel these blues, you and views all afternoon. Look at all the time we don't have to give. Okay, and now I've just realised we also have this patch here, so we'll just skip past the patch and put the next hole in front of it so that we can keep on threading through. So I'm so glad the sun stayed around. Yeah, it was a good day. Not much to do but just stay around.
the sun stayed around.
Okay, so we have threaded our shoelace completely through, and it's obviously ended up at the 2 holes on the inside, and we're going to use these then obviously to pull in the waist, hopefully, and make it nice and tight. So I will try them on and I will show you what they look like before I tie the shoelace and after, so hopefully they fit. Okay, so I have put my jeans back on and I will show you before. So you can see there's quite a bit of a gap there, and they just look overall they just don't fit me right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull them and see what happens.
Spent all of our time outside all day.
I think they look better. They fit me well. And I don't think it looks even weird or anything with the shoelaces. So this is what they now look like. They fit nice and snug against me. The only thing is, I would say, because my label is here, there's a little bit of a gap still, obviously because the lace didn't get to go through that bit, but if your jeans don't have that part, then I think this will work really well. This is the first way I'm going to show you how you can alter your jeans. We'll go and get started with the second way next, so if you want to keep watching to find out another way. Do you remember when you were younger and you had like a pair of jeans and they had these in it? Like elastic with the little buttonholes? I got this in my local sewing shop. So basically this involves a little bit of sewing, but anyone can sew on 2 buttons. Yes, I will show you how. So we're going to sew on 2 buttons in the inside of our jeans, and then we're going to thread this piece of elastic through like we did with the shoelace, and then we'll be able to tighten it around and button it on, and it might be just more comfortable, and it's just another way to do it, so we will go and get started with that way. Okay, so for this next way to alter the waist of your jeans, you're going to need a needle. I did see in the last video I did on how to alter your jeans, someone was saying that it's better to get a bigger needle for sewing through denim, so if you want to do that you can, but I'm happy enough with my little needles, so I'm going to be using one of those. Any kind of thread, it doesn't really matter what colour, but I'm going to use grey because I think it will blend in the most. And then I have 2 little transparent buttons, and then I have this piece of elastic, and I got this, like I said, in my local sewing shop, and it already has the buttonholes in it for me, so I did not know you could buy it like this, but the lady in the shop, I was telling her, and she said, we have one with buttonholes in it, so I was like, that's brilliant. So if you can't find this, you can just get plain elastic and cut your buttonholes. It would be the same thing, but this is just a lot easier and neater, so we're going to go with this. So since we've already threaded the lace through, we already have the holes for threading the elastic through, so we'll take the lace out. So we'll get our 2 safety pins again, and we will attach them to our elastic. And I got this, I think she said it's 1/2 meter, so obviously my waist is not this size, but it's so stretchy, like you need it to be quite small so that when you actually stretch it round that it will pull tight with the jeans. So you don't need too much of elastic. You could even use a longer piece than you think it's going to be, and then at the end just trim off before you button it up. So back through the same holes that we used for our shoelace and just thread it the whole way around. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Like 2 feet hanging in the water, a few trees stood a little taller. New breeze feels so good, can't help but remind me that it was a good day. Not much to do but just lay around. Yeah, it was a good day. I'm so glad the sun stayed around. Yeah, it was a good day. Not much to do.
Okay, so first you're just going to cut off some thread, and I always like to double up when I'm sewing stuff like this because it just makes the whole process a lot quicker than doing like a single width of stitch. So tie it at the bottom.
You You and views all afternoon. Look at all the time we don't have to give up.
Okay, so we've got our knot tied, and then we're going to add in our buttons. So here is one end of the elastic, and this is the actual buttonhole of my jeans. So I'm going to just sew the button in here. So set your button down. So through the buttonhole from the inside first, so that the knot from your thread stays on the inside of the jeans, and in through again and find the other hole of your button. So just depends what kind of button you have. You might have 2 holes, 1 hole, whatever it is. Just keep going in and out until you feel like it is secured onto the jeans. Make sure that it's gonna stay on. Any excess. Now, obviously, because we've sewn through the denim, there is a small stitch here, but to be honest, from far away you can't see it, but it's just up to you, whichever you prefer. You might prefer the look of the shoelace or this look. So I'm going to go ahead and sew a button the same on this side as well, so I'm going to go do that now.
Spent all of our time outside all day, doing whatever we like.
Before I put the jeans back on, I'm going to just button both sides closed.
Every moment just came together like
They fit so snug against my waist, and it just feels like this one is a lot comfier, I would say. Not that the lace was extremely uncomfortable or anything, but this one is just softer because it's elastic. So this is how they turned out. There's still a gap here, like I said, from this label where I couldn't get the elastic to go through, but apart from that, they look really good. I just thought I would show you in the mirror how they look. So these are the Zara jeans full length. They are just the mum jeans in light wash, I'm pretty sure. And they just look so much better now that they actually fit me on my waist. So everyone, that is the end of the video, and I really hope you enjoyed and that you find these 2 hacks useful. Please let me know down below if you give either of them a go and which one you found more useful. I'm so happy with how these turned out. So both of those took me about 5 minutes each, and I think they were really easy to do. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Hopefully I'll have some more exciting videos for you in the next few weeks. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I have 2 Instagrams. I have one here, which is my personal account, and it's at Katie T Rowan, and then I have one here, which is my small business account, and it is called The Blue Rabbit Design. So if you want to check out either of those, that would be amazing, and you can give me a wee follow. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.